Hi, my name is Neil. Welcome to my channel. So I just wanted to talk about Hot Laps, how this channel came to be. I've been a car enthusiast for the entirety of my life. That's more than 24 years of being obsessed with everything exciting and boring this car industry has ever had to offer. And it saddens me to say this, but the car industry is going through probably the biggest fundamental change that any industry in history has ever had to go through. I'm obviously talking about the electrification of cars, the shift from fossil fuels to electricity. Now, what's there to be sad about? Well, you see, ever since cars have been globally accepted as an objectively better mode of land transport, cars have actually branched out in a number of ways from its primary goal of transporting people and goods from one place to another as efficiently as possible. One of those branches is providing driver entertainment. Over the years, we have had countless sports cars, supercars, hypercars, hot hatches, sports sedans. These are not automobiles you essentially need. Their primary role is to provide driver entertainment. There has always been a sub industry within this automobile sector that has continuously produced such amazing cars. Electrification is going to do wonders to the automobiles that prioritize practicality and ease of use. I mean, despite their higher purchase cost as of now, they are actually much cheaper and easier to maintain and use in the long run. Electricity is much more readily available, they are much more efficient, pollution free, the list just goes on. But when we talk about driving fun, things start to fall apart really fast. You see, at the very core of the idea of drawing entertainment from driving a car sits the powertrain of an internal combustion engine. The scream of an engine racing towards its red line of 7, 8, 9,000 RPM right before you upshift, the satisfaction of executing a perfect heel and toe to make a smooth downshift. You take away all that involvement and what you're left with is an electric motor that has no mechanical sound whatsoever and produces the same torque throughout its rev range. The same electric motor, by the way, that's in every household appliance around you. Your ceiling fan, your juicer, mixer, grinders, washing machine, even down to the tiny fan that cools your laptop. Have you ever seen a washing machine enthusiast? Anyway, the point is, what are car enthusiasts going to do? What are driving enthusiasts going to do when eventually driving an internal combustion powered car in public becomes illegal in a few short decades? Now, there are experts all over the world, and each one of them seems to have come up with their own version of the perfect way to keep driving alive for generations to come. I'm no expert, but I have my own opinion on this topic too. Simulation. Now, hear me out. I do realize that driving a car in a simulator and actually driving that exact same car is not the same thing. But what are you going to do when you're not allowed to drive those cars anymore? Are you going to spend the rest of your life in nostalgia, or are you going to get behind a simulator? Now, I've been into racing simulators for the last 5 years or so, and I've tried a lot, primarily Assetto Corsa, but also Formula 1, Project Cars 1 and 2. We all know what a disaster the Project Cars 3 was. Anyway, here's what I have learned. Every combination of car and track requires the driver to overcome a learning curve first before he or she starts setting fast, consistent, competitive lap times. Now, I do not claim to be the fastest simulation racer in the world. I'm obviously not. But what I have done in the last 5 years is go up that learning curve I was just talking about myself to a certain extent. And here I am sharing my experience with you so that you don't have to start from scratch. The magic of simulation racing allows us to drive a variety of cars in a variety of tracks in a variety of conditions. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to break down the fastest lap that I can manage turn by turn for as many cars and tracks as I possibly can. And in between, we are going to discuss everything simulation racing. I am so excited to see what journey this channel takes us to. Here is a montage that I put together to bring you up to speed on what the coming days of Hot Laps has in store for you. Enjoy. So that's it for today. Let me know what you think down in the comment box below. It's still a fresh channel, so I'm open to suggestions. While you're down there, hit your favorite buttons, like, share, subscribe, and the bell notification icon, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, drive hard, drive safe. Take care.